Hello everyone and welcome back to PLC Automation. In industrial automation, one of the most common and demanding application is the cascade pump control system. These systems are widely used in water treatment facilities, pump stations, and production plants, chemical industry, water cooling system, and many other industrial processes. But how are these systems actually designed, programmed, and structured in a professional environment? My name is Jaffer, and throughout this project series, I will guide you step by step through the complete development of professional pump station control system. Together, we will learn not only how to program the system, but also how to structure the software using a real industrial standard and best practice. In the previous video, we had a brief introduction to the project and discussed the overall concept of the system. And in this video, we will move to the next important step and start building the software architecture that will serve as the foundation of the entire project. So let's get started. To start, as I mentioned in the previous video, we are going to start from the very starting point. So we are going to close this project, close. The project is closed. Now we are going to make a new project. We can make a new project in different ways, but since this project is for the enterprise level, you already know how to use the ways, right? So I'm going to give it a name. So the name was pump station control system. We are going to say version 2, right? We create our project. Our project is created and now we are going to add a CPU. For this training purpose, I am going to choose CPU 1500. So our CPU 1500 is already added to our project and we are going to add an HMI as well. For this running purpose, I'm going to choose Siemens Comfort Panel, the 9 display. While adding, you will get an option in this screen to add a PLC connection, screen layouts, alarms, and also screens, system screens, and buttons. But we do not use this option, we just click on Finish. Our HMI is added. We are going to delete all the basic buttons. Control all and delete. Okay, this one we will select them and delete them. Done. Okay, we go to program blocks. We add a new block. So before starting with programming the codes or writing the codes, we are going to add our function blocks and complete the architecture of the system, right? So the first function block going to be function block mood manager. For this program or project, we're going to choose the SCL language. Our first function block is already added, and now we are going to add our second function block. We will give a name, and I will call it FB analog scanning, and I will just tap a function block, tap OK. And now we are going to add our third function block. The third function block is gonna be AFB pressure control, and we choose the same language and we tap OK. And we are going to add the fourth function block, and we give it a name. We tap OK. And we are going to add the fifth function block. Tap OK. And we are going to add our last function block. Give it a name. We tap OK. Okay, the function blocks are waiting. And now we are going to prepare our UDT. We click add a new data type. We are going to give it a name. We choose UDT pump. And we are going to write the variables. So my first variables going to be CMD auto 1, the second one CMD manual 1, and the third one feedback 1, feedback fault input 1, output warning available fault feedback fault maintenance required yes, and acknowledge maintenance reset button, reset runtime, and runtime seconds, runtime second, and runtime hours. Start counter and alarm code. So we are going to adjust the data types. So for alarm code, it's going to be an integer. And for the starting counter, going to be a double integer. And for the runtime hours, we are going to choose the real, and time second also double integer. The rest we kept brilliant. All right. So, and we are also going to prepare a data block. We are going to give it a name. We choose data block. This is a global data block. We tap OK. And now we are going to write the variables. So we are going to say start, stop, reset, automate, So we have successfully created our project. We have added a CPU and also a comfort panel. We have prepared the function blocks, and we have created a UDT for our pump variables. And we have also created a global data block, and we have prepared the variables inside our global data block. And we end up today's session right here, and I will catch you back in the next video. And the next session, we are going to start writing the code, and we start with the function block mood manager. So thank you very much for